The geopolitical landscape of international maritime trade has shifted dramatically following a series of provocative statements and actions by Panamanian officials. In a recent joint press conference with American representatives, Panamanian authorities asserted that their nation would never allow Chinese control over the Panama Canal, citing judicial independence and national sovereignty. Relying on the strategic necessity of the canal, these officials and Western media outlets suggested that China would be forced to endure any mistreatment due to the high cost of rerouting shipping lanes. However, the response from China was swift and decisive, targeting the very foundation of Panama's economic future through three calculated maneuvers. The first blow landed on Panama's infrastructure ambitions. In an immediate freeze of diplomatic and commercial cooperation, project headquarters received encrypted orders to suspend all new negotiations. This resulted in the indefinite postponement of the fourth bridge over the Panama Canal, a $1.4 billion project intended to be a symbol of national progress. The sudden withdrawal has left urban planning in a state of paralysis, as extensions for subways, power station upgrades, and pier expansions have all ground to a halt. Simultaneously, a second strike hit the agricultural sector. As Panama's leading buyer of bananas, China implemented rigorous new quarantine and inspection protocols. Processing times for agricultural exports were extended from 3 days to over 3 weeks. This delay has caused massive losses for northern plantation owners, as containers of fruit rot in the heat and specialty coffee beans lose their market value, sparking outrage among local distributors and farmers who now face financial ruin. The final and most devastating move involved a fundamental shift in global shipping logistics. Major maritime conglomerates, acting on informal advisories regarding heightened political and legal risks in the canal zone, have begun rerouting vessels. In a historic moment caught by satellite surveillance, a massive international freighter diverted toward the Cape of Good Hope just hours before its scheduled arrival at the Atlantic entrance of the canal. With Chinese cargo accounting for nearly 20% of the canal's traffic and over 30% of its toll revenue, the financial model of the waterway is facing a total collapse. This confrontation highlights a massive miscalculation by Panama regarding its own indispensability. With the steady development of the Arctic shipping route, the reliability of the Suez Canal, and the potential for a new canal through Nicaragua, China has demonstrated that while the Panama Canal is important, it is by no means irreplaceable. The message to the international community is clear. Respect for corporate spirit and the protection of legal interests are the prerequisites for global partnership.